white sun's finally sinking in the dry creek bed. Afternoon was a heavy crown on a tired head. Dust is setting on the limestone, red and deep, while the town across the Kalish Road falls half asleep. Neons flickering, a lone star in the dark, just a glowing ember in a disappearing park. And we're just two-stepping through the ghost of the night, in the faded circle of a yellow porch light. Feet on the wood that my father's feet knew, before the halls thinned out and the nights turned blue. Time's a hard wind blowing through a screen door frame. But for a little while we're calling it by name. Ceiling fans hum like a ghost's steady breath, while the world outside is as quiet as death. Cicadas are sawing through the thick of the trees, waiting for the grace of a Gulf Coast breeze. The younger ones are chasing what they think they need to find, leaving all this hand-carved history behind. There's a healing in the rhythm of a heel on a board, a kind of peace that can't ever be afforded. It's the story of a lifetime in a simple turn, a slow burning candle that still refused to learn how to flicker and die. And we're just two-stepping through the ghost of the night, in the faded circle of a yellow porch light. Feet on the wood that my father's feet knew, before the halls thinned out and the nights turned blue. Time's a hard wind blowing through a screen door frame. But for a little while we're calling it by name. Yeah, for a little while we're calling it by name. Just me and you and the old wooden floor. Cypress knees are drinking deep at last, after 4 dry years we thought would never pass. The blue bonnets are pushing through the limestone white, while the river reclaims the banks in the fading light. I watched the creek beds crack and turn to dust, but tonight there's a different kind of trust. We're tracking red clay across the cedar floor to a hollow light behind a weathered door. Oh, let the cedar post hold up the roof, while the rising water offers us the proof. We're back to the place where the soul starts to mend, with the river as our witness and a song for a friend. It's a quiet kind of joy, a soft turning grace, finding the soft turning grace, finding the home in a familiar face. Old man Miller's sitting by the window pane, watching the headlights reflect the recent rain. He's seen the lean years and the storms that break the wood, but he's standing right here exactly where he should. Worn out hats hanging on a silver nail, telling stories that never really turned to stale. We're sharing the silence and we're sharing the bread, while the heavy clouds move on overhead. They say the hill country remembers the ones who stay through the long scorched summer and the dust of the day. You gotta be tough like the cedar and the stone to find the strength to never walk alone. Oh, let the cedar post hold up the roof, while the rising water offers us the proof. We're back to the place where the soul starts to mend, with the river as our witness and a song for a friend. It's a quiet kind of joy, a soft turning grace, finding the soft turning grace, finding the home in a familiar face. The river is high, it's good to be home.
Cypress knees are huddled near the bank, underneath the glow of the old iron bridge light. First north wind has pulled the river back and tucked the summer heat away for the night. Leaves like copper pennies on the road, leaves like copper pennies on the road. And Groon is sleeping sound, there's a silence only autumn knows, when the river mist is rising from the ground. Oh, that cedar's got a memory like a ghost, it holds the weight of 80 years or more. And I'm standing where the one I love the most left her heart upon this wooden floor. Just a handful of us sitting in the song, healing every hollow, lonely spark where the generations belong. She used to keep her photographs in a tin, letters from a time before the war, talking about the way the light comes in across the dance hall window by the door. Now the room is breathing with the rain, or maybe it's the spirit in the wood, singing through the joy and through the pain. I think I finally understand the good. Oh, that cedar's got a memory like a ghost, it holds the weight of 80 years or more. And I'm standing where the one I love the most left her heart upon this wooden floor. Just a handful of us sitting in the song, healing every hollow, lonely spark where the generations belong. The lights go dim, the river starts to speak, my fingers find the rhythm on the pine. And I don't feel so small and I don't feel so weak, I realize her spirit lives in mine, passing down the melody and name, a healing that I finally understand. It's never quite the same, but it's the same when the ghost is holding onto my hand, where the generations belong. Just a song in the night.
Blanco's breathing heavy in the thick of the white. Cafe lights are drowning in the ghost of the night. Steam off the ceramic, bitter, black and sweet. A handful of us holding on, ignoring the feet. The fiddles whispering a secret to the floor. Exhausted hearts anchored in a house by the shore. When the world outside is hidden in the Wimberley mist, and we're just names on a prayer list that time hasn't kissed, we share the weight, we share the healing of the song. before the sun breaks and the shadows all go. We're the only ones left who truly still know. Old man's hands are shaking on a 3-chord prayer. Widow's thin fingers in her thinning white hair, they're holding on to rhythms that the river once heard. Finding all the answers that we lost in a word. No one wants the silence, no one wants the day to take the warmth of the music all the way. But the sky is turning silver over Cypress and Stone. Even when we're weary, we don't have to be alone. This floorboard remembers every dance, every tear, carrying the people through the curve of the year. Get gone now, river fall, we're still here. Pine tar's cooling on the south side of the shed. Dust molded's hanging where the sunlight used to tread. A screen door sighs in a cadence in the trees with the song of hidden bees. There's a silence in the hollow that wasn't there at noon. Just the ghost of old work under a paper-thin moon. And the floorboards remember what the people let go. The rhythm of the hearts and the stories we know. It's a comfort in the dark, it's a soul-healing sound of the twilight settling soft on this sacred ground. Settling soft on this sacred ground, this sacred ground. I found a nail in the rafters with a scrap of gingham blue. Piece of a Friday night when the world was shining new. Worn boots traced circles till the dawn brew the pines, leaving pattern broke through refined. We were all just reaching out for a hand to hold us tight in the sweaty wooden heart of a southern Saturday night. And the floorboards remember what the people let go. The rhythm of the hearts and the stories we know. It's a comfort in the dark, it's a soul-healing sound of the twilight settling soft on this sacred ground. Settling soft on this sacred ground, this sacred ground. Just the stars and the heat. Let the shadows have the floor. Lino's pulled its silver thin and gone. Just limestone ribs and dust where it belongs. That sunset's bleeding and orange cross the hills, and heat lightning's flicker is the only thing that thrills. Old Mason's waiting for a rain that won't come down, but there's a quiet gathering outside of town. So spin me round this floor while the slow fan story's written in the grain of this. Hard seasons come to take what they can keep, but the roots of us go down where the ground is the hollow of this hall. We're safe and sound, holding on to love on this weary ground. Holding on to love on this weary ground. I see it in the hands of every soul in here, the maps of every worry, every ghost of a tear. From the rancher to the teacher, the musician's grin, the musician's grin. We've let the long years out and we've let the wisdom in. Your weathered palm in mine feels like a well-worn book, 100 chapters hidden in a single look. So spin me round this floor while the slow fan story's written in the grain of this. Hard seasons come to take what they can keep, but the roots of us go down where the ground is the hollow of this hall. We're safe and sound, holding on to love on this weary ground. Holding on to love on this weary ground. Let the dry wind blow the sand against the wall. We've survived the fire and we'll survive it all. Outside the lightning flickers, inside we stay, finding beauty in the things that didn't wash away. Holding on to love in the Mason heat. Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. Limestone streets are drinking up the sky. Fredericksburg is tucked in tight tonight. Neon bleeding in the asphalt glaze wash away the static of the days. Tin roofs dripping slow into the dirt, healing rain for a long-standing hurt. Just the hum of wires and the distant low of a storm that didn't have far to go. In the cedar haze where the floorboards groan, I found a quiet I could call my own. A midnight waltz for the ones who stayed in the hollow glow of the old parade. The music's medicine for the heavy mind, leaving all the ghosts and regrets behind, leaving all the ghosts and the regrets behind. Old boots clicking on the worn down pine, tracing out the patterns of a different time. The man at the bar is wiping down the shelf, mostly talking to the shadows and himself. Fan spinning slow through a blue-gray cloud. The silence here is talking twice as loud. Faded photos on the wall are watching us, turning all the memories back to dust. In the cedar haze where the floorboards groan, I found a quiet I could call my own. A midnight waltz for the ones who stayed in the hollow glow of the old parade. The music's medicine for the heavy mind, leaving all the ghosts and regrets behind, leaving all the ghosts and the regrets behind. Let it wash away, just a rhythm in the dark. Friedrichsburg is sleeping, good night, soul.
Dust finally settled when the north wind came. Gray clouds are hanging like a heavy iron chain over the Rio where the water runs slow, just like the memories from so long ago. Bartender nodded when I walked through the door, said he remembers my father on this floor. Old wooden rafters and the smell of the pine, healing the parts that the years left behind. Healing at their room mostly bare, healing the parts that the years left behind. Oh, the wind is a healer when it sweeps through the hall, catching the shadows as they lean on the wall, to lay down the map as they lean on the low. Back to the water where the Del Rio flows, finding the peace that a long absence, finding the peace that a long absence knows. That old upright piano is a few keys short, but it plays the same blues my younger heart sought. I look at the travelers just passing on through, chasing a dream or just hiding from the truth. They don't know the girl who used to stand here so small, practicing courage against the back wall. But I know the woman who's standing here now, with silver in her hair and some peace on her brow. Absence is heavy when you carry it far, trying to fix every old crooked scar. But music is mercy and memory is kind to the girl that I was and the grace that I find. Oh, the wind is a healer when it sweeps through the hall, catching the shadows as they lean on the wall. I'm singing my first songs to a room mostly bare. It took a long time and 1,000 different roads to lay down the map where the Del Rio flows, finding the peace that a long absence knows. Soft humming of the main theme, Texas border humming.
The silt is settling where the sun went down, just a flicker left a marathon. The creosote is drinking the shadows in, a heavy kind of quiet on the horizon. We're leaning on the threshold, catching our breath, walking past the ghost of summer's end. One more night of leaning on these hollowed bones, where the neon doesn't really mend a thing. But the heart don't break, it just gets weathered, a resonance that the dust can't keep. Even when the door's bolted shut at last, we find a kind of peace inside the past. It's a soul-healing rhythm in the silence here. Wash away the desert-driven fear, wash away the desert-driven fear. The floorboards remember every step taken, even when the hands that held the grain are shaking. Strangers sharing silence in the corner glow, watching the world we knew start to slow There's a comfort in the way we're letting go, a final harvest that the wind will sow. No more legends carved into the ceiling wood. We understood what staying here understood. But the heart don't break, it just gets weathered, a resonance that the dust can't keep. Even when the door's bolted shut at last, we find a kind of peace inside the past. It's a soul-healing rhythm in the silence here. Wash away the desert, desert-driven fear. Wash away the desert-driven fear. The neon's dying, dying now. The light is small, shadows tall. Peace in a hallway, watching shadow hallway. Shadows stall, shadows stall. But the heart don't break, it just gets weathered, a resonance that the dust can't keep. Even when the door's bolted shut at last, we find a kind of peace inside the past. It's a soul-healing rhythm in the silence here. Wash away the desert, desert-driven fear. Wash away the desert-driven fear. The lights are dimming, friend. Marathon is sleeping. Exhale. Get gone now. The car of 10 is humming a low and lonely song, 3,000 feet above the road where we don't quite belong. Alpine's still a shadow, just a jukebox heart still beating in the hollow of the night, 100 times or more, while a man with silver in his hair leans back against the door. And the neon light is yellow, and the coffee's dark as dust, holding back the winter wind and all that we can trust. We're just strangers in the static, catching light before it goes, in the place where everybody's weight is a secret no one knows. He's got the dust of Midland on a well-worn leather case, searching for a rhythm in this quiet, holy space. He says the road is longer when you're mostly out of gas. The waitress pours a refill, sets it down without a word. The kindest thing I've felt today is the silence that I've heard. The wind out in the high desert, it don't care about your name. It don't care about your name. But inside these cedar walls, we're sharing in the flame. Sharing in the flame. And the neon light is yellow, and the coffee's dark as dust, holding back the winter wind and all that we can trust. We're just strangers in the static, catching light before it goes, in the place where everybody's weight is a secret no one knows. It's a secret no one knows. Lightning carves the edge of the Davis Peaks, Rain is drumming on the tin of the old gas station. Neon's fizzing out over a faded "Eat Here" sign. Empty asphalt reflects the thunderhead shadow. The Marfa lights are hidden by the wall of the storm front. Just the hum of the wire and the wind through the tumble. But inside this hollow wood, the dust has settled. In the glow of the candles, the faces aren't so strange. We're sharing a cup and a bit of the quiet, finding the warmth where the highways change. There's no outside world while the ceiling keeps us dry. While the ceiling keeps us dry. Power line sagged, then it died on the porch. Now we're just shapes against the cedar plank walls. But there's a flicker in the spirit that the rain can't touch. The storm might hold us captive, but it can't hold our breath. Yeah, inside this hollow wood, the dust has settled. In the glow of the candles, the faces aren't so strange. We're sharing a cup and a bit of the quiet, finding the warmth where the highways change. There's no outside world while the ceiling keeps us dry. While the ceiling keeps us dry. Let the sky keep talking. We're right here. Lano wind turned mean and cold tonight. Wrap the mesquite branches in a glass of white. I saw the street lights drowning on the road like oil and lead. So I pulled my collar high and sought a roof instead. The riverside is half-lit, neon humming low, an island in a valley where the frozen rivers flow. Old man Miller's truck is parked beside the cedar door, and I hear the ghost of boots upon a hollow wooden floor. Oh, let the world outside be cased in stone and ice, and hear the kerosene and music paid. We're just a few stray souls against the Llano freeze, finding shelter in the harmony of slow and simple keys in simple key. In the silence of the storm, like who we're supposed to be. There's a ranch hand nodding off with coffee in his hand, a traveling man whose guitar is the only thing he planned. And the Millers keep on spinning like they're 30 years behind, the kind of steady rhythm that the city couldn't find. They don't need the lights to be a spotlight on the truth, they just need the sawdust floor to hold the memories of. Then I'm just a witness to the way the shadows fall on a frozen Texas night in an old riverside hall. Oh, let the world outside be cased in stone and ice, and hear the kerosene and music paid. We're just a few stray souls against the Llano freeze, finding shelter in the harmony of slow and simple keys in simple key. In the silence of the storm, with who we're supposed to be. Yeah, we found who we're supposed to be. Humming melody, cold blasts on the road, but the fire's still burning in here. Good night, Lano.